Nah, not the whole thing. Just the clip.
The odd thing was, and I think you even mentioned it, the name that they put on the flyer was the White Rhino.
Yeah.
So my name, that was my old email address. It was like an AOL, was the Albino Rhino. And then for some reason, that was my credit, was the Albino Rhino. Like I was like a circus act or something.
I know. I remember seeing you like, I mean, people give me shit for saying the Always Dangerous. Like, are you going to fight somebody? You're going to make people laugh.
Well, people came up after the show and they're like, so like, what do you have? What's your correlation with rhinos? And albino rhinos have to be rare. And I was like, that was just like an email address. I used to, in high school, give people the albino rhino thrust in the hallway, and it became an AOL email address.
You know, as an ex-professional wrestler, Al, have you ever heard of the what was it, the rhino thrust?
I used to run up on him and do a rhino thrust.
I know. I mean, I was just getting to say that sounds like somebody's finishing move.
Yeah, that's my finishing move. Yeah,
he's going for the rhino thrust. You know,
yeah, it's still my finishing use. My wife uses it periodically.
My wrestling move, my finishing move, because my thing was the heart punch.
Oh, Oxbake.
Remember Oxbake? I had the because my buddy had the claw.
Right.
He took that from who was that? Who was that guy? Von
Rasky.
Yeah, the bald guy. He used to come out.
Von Rasky.
I always loved in wrestling when they would grab their hand and be like,
yeah,
you know.
Well, Terry Von Erich, the Von Erichs did it in Texas, but the original one was up in Minnesota. That was Baron Von Rasky.
Yeah.
That's all the people need to know.
And I like the heart punch because I was a kung fu guy, you know, acted out, and I would do that like Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, you know, like, you know, I call it and the heart punch. That was my finishing move.
Well, the quick story behind that is that actually literally killed somebody in the ring, had a heart attack from Ox Baker's heart punch and legitimately died in the ring.
People, you know, that's the one time one guy was there. Look, I'm going to show you wrestling's fake. And the guy watch this match. He goes, I told you it wasn't fake. The guy's dead. I had a joke that I'm still trying to tailor around, but I don't know which is more worthless, a Taco Bell receipt or a WWE referee. I know one wrestling move every young kid did if you had a brother and you put it on your younger brother was the figure four.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That figure four, and then you learn how to reverse the figure four.
Right. Turn it
over. And I remember you'd sit there, and I remember one time I had 3 older brothers. So one of my brothers goes, "So you lay down, put your legs out." I'm like, "All right," I put my legs out. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to put this." I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, just listen to what I'm saying." "What is this?" "I'm going to show you the figure four." And then, you know, like the wrestling thing I thought was great, you know. And here's the thing about this, Al, like you said, you were 0-250, right? I love it. You come out and you go, you may recognize me. I was a professional wrestler. I was the opponent, which I still laugh every time I hear. It's fucking so funny. And if you watch wrestling, you're like the Washington Generals of the wrestling world. Like,